Welcome back. I'm still on holiday in Cornwall, staying near St Minver. So yesterday I had a lovely walk down from St Minver to Rock, which overlooks Padstow on the Camel Estuary. So that's the plan today. Let's head over to the other side towards Padstow. And here's a rare sight, a free car park in Cornwall. By gum, they know how to charge for parking down here. Morning folks, 6 a.m. on the 1st of June 2023, and I'm up and out early, as you can tell by the bags under my eyes. But yeah, so today we're near Padstow, and we're just going to run a short section of the Camel Trail into Padstow and have a look around Padstow, and then, which I've done before, I've run that section before, but then I thought I'd see if I can make it circular. So come along with me and explore. It's a beautiful day here in Cornwall. So I hope you really enjoy today's video. As always, there'll be more information about the route and a GPX file up on the website. If you want to come and do it yourself, download the file onto the mapping app of your choice, and then you can follow it without any risk of getting lost. If you're new, welcome. Hi, I'm Simon. I get out in the countryside and film my runs, so if you'd like to explore the English countryside from the comfort of your armchair, click subscribe and follow along. And if you'd like early access to content, exclusive content, then go check out my Patreon page. You'd be really helping out the channel. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, please do give it a like, because that really helps. Unless people like the video, YouTube doesn't bother suggesting it to anybody else to watch, which would be a real pity, because look at it. We've not started yet, but look at it here. It's lovely. So, yeah, give it a like. Anyway, enough chat. Let's have a run. It's lovely down here. Go on, let's go. Okay, we're off. So we're starting by following the last couple of miles of the Camel Trail, which is an 18-mile trail that runs from Wenford Bridge through to Bodmin, onto Wadebridge, and then finally ending up here at Padstow. I've done it before. I've both walked, run and cycled along the Camel Trail in the past. So yeah, you could hire a bike either at the far end or at Bodmin or Wadebridge and just cycle a section, or perhaps jump on a bus and do the whole thing as a one-way route. And here's our first glimpse of Padstow. On the left, and on the right there's Rock. We're just coming into Padstow now. What an absolutely stunning morning. It is so worth getting up early and having it all to yourself. Of course, when I think of Padstow, I immediately think of Rick Stein, the celebrity chef, restaurateur and TV presenter, who opened his first seafood restaurant here in 1975. We'll be running past the seafood restaurant, as well as some of his other businesses. There's the chip shop and fishmongers and the deli. And here's the National Lobster Hatchery. You might like to have a look around. I'll put some details in the description. It's a charity that's focused on enhancing the stocks of European lobsters in the coastal waters of Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly. And here we've got Rick Stein's Fishmongers, Fish and Chip Shop and Deli. Very popular, particularly the chip shop at lunchtime. Okay, so where next? So this is Padstow and we're going to head down to the harbour and then up to St Petrocs Church to pick up the Saint's Way, which takes us up the hill to the monument and gives us a fantastic view of Padstow. So this is Padstow. Beautiful, isn't it? The pub really caught my eye. Originally called Addlestow, it then became known as Petrockstow or Petrock's Place after St Petroc, the Welsh missionary who landed near here in AD 500. We're going to head up to the church now, which also takes his name. Really pretty church, St Petrocs, dating from the 13th or 14th century. It marks the start of the Saint's Way, which is a long distance path which heads from here through to Fowey, possibly a route taken by early Christian travellers making their way from Ireland to the continent. It's pretty well marked too. Just look out for these finger posts. If you're ready for a break, there's a little coffee shop here. Heading up the hill now, there are some great views. We're going to make a slight diversion up to the Dennis Hill Obelisk, which was erected in 1889 to celebrate Queen Victoria's Jubilee of 1887. There are some stunning views down across Padstow and looking in the other direction down Little Petherick Creek. Note the path on the right, that's the way I should have gone. The Ordnance Survey map showed it straight on through the gate I went through, but much easier to take the path on the right. But first, the view from the obelisk. And that's where you would have come out. So my original plan had been to leave the Saints' Way here. The Ordnance Survey map shows a path going straight on down the hill and crossing that causeway there. However, the path didn't exist, and it's a good thing too, because when I got to the far end to where the causeway was, there was no way you could have got over it. So instead, we head down the creek to Little Petherick. And who's this enjoying the view of Little Petherick Creek from the footpath? Looked at me like it had never seen a human before. It was very special to get so close. Hello. You're bouncy, aren't you? This is Little Petherick, so we're going to take a left, cross the bridge and head up the other side of the creek. Morning. It's a bit wet underfoot in places here, and we are right on the shoreline, so I would personally only attempt this when the tide is out. And here's that causeway we should have crossed. Yeah, there's just no way we would have got across. There didn't seem to be any way to continue on the shoreline here, so I headed through to the lane to the gate and took a left by the house. Lots of signs up here saying private, and the track seemed to go straight into the people's garden. So I headed down onto the shoreline again, which I think was wrong. I believe the path goes right just as it reaches these trees and goes around the back of the house. If you do come this way, be prepared to embrace the mud. Not too much further now, we're going to head across the fields to Tregonce, turn left and follow a track down to the Camel Trail where we turn right and back to our starting point. Okay, all done. That turned into a bit of an adventure. So I plotted it out at about 5 miles, assuming I was going to be able to cross that causeway, which if you own a paper ordnance survey map of the area, take it out now and put a big cross through that path, because you're definitely not going that way. But yeah, the section on the foreshore towards the end there was just for the intrepid explorers. So yeah, perhaps just head up to that monument at the top of the hill and then head back again. If you're going to do the other route, make sure that the tide's out and good shoes. It was fairly deep mud. Anyway, I'm going to head off for my breakfast now. I hope you enjoyed that. I've enjoyed my holiday in Cornwall. I'm heading home tomorrow, so we'll be back to filming in and around the northwest of England next week. Right, take care, see you later.